Hello everyone and welcome to this week's video tutorial on basic mid-game tactics. This will be a continuation on the tactic of blocking. It is based on the chapter 6, section 3. This will be the fourth example and the final, the last second example in the book for the execution. So this is based on the free ebook that's available on the World Xiangqi Federation website. So without further ado, let us begin. This match, according to the book, was an actual, the position shown here was an actual match that was played by two Xiangqi experts. Now it is Red's turn to move. A simple analysis would show that Red would have one chariot, two horses, one cannon. Black could have similar major pieces of one chariot, two cannons, and one horse. Red would only have a single elephant guard, while Black would have a full guard. However, Red would have three pawns that are clear and ready to go if given the chance to do so. However, Black would now have commanded the central file, and Black's pieces would seem to be congested. So, in this situation, I do not know who the red player was, but after much consideration and analysis, he decided to use the tactic of creating obstacles to achieve his goals. So the first move was to play c7 equals to 6 to block the Black Chariot. Therefore, the Black Chariot will now be closed and be very vulnerable. In the match, r4 equals to 3 was played. And however, computer analysis would suggest that r4 equals to 2 would have been better to give the Black Chariot an open line. Unfortunately, in the match, r4 equals to 3 was played, as Black was greedy and he was eager to erase the pawn deficit. Unfortunately, by doing so, Red immediately pounced on the chance and played h8 minus 9. Now this would protect the pawn and also attack the Black Chariot at its file. Now again, Black should have moved the chariot to safety, but he was still very greedy to capture the pawn, and he decided to play e3 plus 1, thinking that he could add some more pressure to Red's bottom rank. It was at this point that Red played h3 plus 4. And finally, Black got what he wanted with c3 plus 4 to gain a pawn, so he slowly tried to erase the deficit. But Red would counter very brilliantly with h4 minus 6 to threaten the central cannon, which is one of Black's biggest threats on the board at this point in time. Now, Black thought that he was prepared for this move and decided to link his cannons up in this manner so that if need be he could move his chariot to safety should Red attack the chariot with an elephant, as will be seen later on. However, Black underestimated the power of Red's moves, because at this point in time Red simply played h6 c6 plus 5 to trade his cannon for the enemy horse, which will now not be able to cross the river. And after trading material, Black made a very nice move of e7 minus 6. Of course, he could have considered capturing the advisor, but in the match, Red played h6 minus 7, thus effectively trapping the chariot. The chariot cannot move here as it was guarded by this horse. Neither can it move over here, where it will be threatened by this horse. Now, Red would then be prepared to play e5 minus 3 to gain material. So now at this point in time, Black Chariot's is trapped, and Black would, his fate would be more or less in the hands of Red. So a short review: trapping, setting up roadblocks, trading material, and finally trapping the Black Chariot. This example is quite nice in my opinion, and I hope you've learned something from this example as I have done myself. Thank you, and if you like the work I've been doing, please subscribe to my channel and give this video a thumbs up.